All right. Next news story. Now, this next news story is out of Alabama, Daphne, Alabama to be exact. And I'm really proud of this sister. A young black cheerleader she's a high school cheerleader, right? She's a high school cheerleader in Daphne, Alabama. Excuse me. She recently quit the cheerleading squad, right? And she quit the cheerleading squad because a picture was posted on Instagram of 6 members of her cheerleading squad, all white girls. Keep it in mind, I think this is a primarily white school. She's one of 2 black cheerleaders, which lets me know that the school's probably primarily white, right? So 6 of her cheerleading teammates, right? They took a picture on Instagram of them holding up a Confederate flag shirt saying, "I love the Confederate flag." Bottom of the shirt or the back of the shirt said, "I love redneck boys," or something like that. The next day in practice, she quit, right? Now, why this is important to me is because a lot of times we'll have young people in our community, young people who are melanated, who aren't quite in tune with or aren't prideful enough of themselves to see an incident like this and take it personal, because this is personal. Confederate flag, that shit means us no good. People try to put a spin on it and give different reasons about why it was created. That shit is representing the continuation of slavery, nothing more, nothing less. That is an extremely hateful flag. Now, granted, so is the American flag. You know what I mean? These people will kick the shit like, "Oh, the Confederate flag is horrible, keep it away." American flag got more blood on it than the Confederate flag, to keep it real. You see what I'm saying? But the young sister quit the team. She made it a point to quit the team. She made it a point to come out and speak about how much she loved herself. That was beautiful to me, man. That was beautiful to me, man. Look, black family, melanated family, your children should be prideful in who they are. This will not happen. You're lucky if they become prideful without your fucking help. They may have to go off to college, to an HBCU, or talk to some other people. But your household should be a breeding ground for black pride, for black love. You guys should have intricate conversations in your household about black culture specifically, right? Your kids should have a keen understanding of who we are in this country, who we have been, right? Which obviously this young sister, her name is, where's the young sister's name? Damn it, I forgot to put her name here. Last name Coleman. Her last name is Coleman. Reagan Coleman. Reagan Coleman is the young lady's name. Reagan Coleman, shout out to this young sister because she stood up for what's right. And again, hopefully this brings attention to the kind of shit that happens at that school so something can get rectified. But even if it doesn't get rectified, I salute this young lady for being prideful in who she is as a person. You know how many young black people don't know shit about our struggle, who don't give a shit about our struggle? All they care about is shoes and fucking looking nice and fashion and hip hop and all this shit that to a degree don't mean us no well as a people. You see what I'm saying? So when I see young people who take now, it's important to note, like I said, as parents, we need to infuse these types of ideologies into our children. Her mother, Latita Coleman, notified the school of what happened. She actually spoke eloquently about the history of our people, about the history of the Confederate flag and the Confederate Army. So obviously this sister had the information, right? Because some people, I'm of the belief that some of our black people in our community just don't know. They haven't taken the time, they haven't did their due diligence to find out what we've been through on their own. Like get detailed information about what we've been through. And it's my opinion, it's gonna stay my opinion. If any of us take the time to find out what has happened to us throughout history, it's gonna enrage you. It's gonna get you to a point where you mad than the motherfucker. Now, I don't think that needs to end with you violently aggressing somebody. No. We need to be able to think. We need to be able to think. We need to be able to unify. There is a time for that. There's a time where violence may be something that needs to happen. You see what I'm saying? But in general, we just need to be aware of who we are. And once you become aware of who you are, you become prideful. Think about that. Think about if all 40 million black people in this country was prideful of who they were, who thought black first. Fuck my political affiliation. Fuck what school I went to. Fuck what job I go to. I don't give a fuck if I'm a doctor. I don't give a fuck if I'm a lawyer. I don't care if I'm part of a fraternity. I don't care if I'm a part of some type of Masonic lodge. Whatever I'm a part of, right? I'm black first. My people come. That's a simple concept to me, family. We're looking at all this dissension online about the Kamala Harris shit, which I'm going to get to in a second, about the Kamala Harris shit, about anything that be going on in black society. Fucking the WAP song with Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. All these fucking distractions, man. Let's keep focused on who we are. Keep focused on our people. All these distractions, the hip-hop shit, all that shit don't mean nothing, man. At the end of the day, we getting fucked up out here. At the end of the day, Donald Trump is still president. And he is a racist white man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He is a racist white man. Joe Biden is a racist white man. So we're kind of fucked. Do you know what that means? So focus on your local shit. I'll get to that in a minute. But I just want to say to the young sister, Reagan Coleman, I salute you, young sister. More people in our community, more young people. That makes me hopeful to see a young person who cares about their culture, who has pride in who they are. That you can't replace that. Money can't buy that. You can't, that's invaluable. That's an invaluable skill. That's an invaluable ideology that I think all of us should have. I don't care if you go to church or not. I don't care if you vote or not. Well, locally, yes. But presidential elections, I don't care if you vote or not. What do you do for your community? How do you feel about your community? That's the goddamn point. Let's stay focused on what the shit really is. You feel me? If all of us came together and realized, okay, you good at finance, you good at making movies, you good with a video camera, you good at starting to, let's all come together and take the things we good at. We're not going to agree all the time. We're not going to agree all the time. It's always going to be some shit you don't agree with your brother about or your sister about. But all we got is us. Do y'all fucking get that? That's all we got is us. Who coming to save us? Who coming to save us? Right? Nobody. So we got to start with our kids. We need to make sure our kids are aware of how prideful they should be. Then we know our future will be okay. Right now, I'm hopeful, but I don't know how our future going to look. I don't know, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. There is a small awakening that's happening right now where a lot of black folks who never really gave a fuck about black issues are now looking into the details. I see a lot of people sharing things, and let's keep thinking, y'all. Let's keep moving this shit forward, man. Not in a hateful way, because everybody always want to hit you with, when you talk about you love yourself, they always want to get into feeling as if you're saying you hate somebody else, but that's not it at all. Loving you ain't hating nobody else. So shout out to this young sister for knowing the importance of loving who she is, family. I salute that shit. Now, last news story. Someone I want to talk about briefly.